So, do you want to make the editing pace of your video more captivating? In this video, I'm going to share the concept I use all the time in both my professional work and social media content. This technique not only can enhance the pacing of your video editing, but also can add depth and layers to your video structure. For this tutorial, I will focus on short-form video like commercials, fashion videos, or social media content under 1 minute. I will also use 2 or 3 examples from my past work to demonstrate how you can apply this technique to your own project. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now the first thing we want to talk about is the video structure. If you ever heard of the 3-act structures that used in the movies, you know it helps build tension and pacing throughout a film. Instead of a flat linear progression, the movie story actually has highs, lows, and turning points that keep the audience to be engaged. And this 3-act structure is actually a story foundation, or you can call it a template that people use it all the time while making movies. And the reason why I mentioned about this is because we actually can apply the same idea to our video editing, even our video is not long as a movie. But thinking of our videos as a narrative, we can strategically add turning points and change the pace at least 2 or 3 times inside our video to keep things dynamic and engaging. And before we dive deeper, let's watch our first example today to illustrate this concept. Okay, so I hope you like the video you just watched. Now that you have seen the video, let's analyze its structure. Before the 10-second mark, I maintain a consistent tempo and speed to establish the foundation. Then from 10 to 12 seconds, I introduce a fast cut sequences in sync with the music. This serves as an action 1, which is our first turning point. From 13 to 28 seconds, we build our tension and emotion while keeping the same pace. Then from 29 to 32 seconds, I use another fast cut sequences to push the energy to the max. This fast cut sequences serve as an action 2, the second turning point. To differentiate action 2 from action 1, I structure the fast cut sequences in 2 parts. The first section mirrors action 1, while the second is even faster, pushing the pacing and emotion impact to the peak. Even though this is a short commercial under 1 minute, you can see how it follows a similar pacing structure to a 3-act story structure. For my personal preference, most of the time I like to place fast cut near the end to maximize emotion impact. If you look at my other projects, you will notice I consistently edit my video this way. Now, after you understand how this technique works, let's talk about how using this technique also could affect your whole creative process. But when we talk about the creative process, Pro VFX is a must mention, not just because they are today's sponsor, but because they are a game changer for diverse resource users. They offer high quality plugins and tools with hundreds of visual effects, transactions, titles, sound effects, and even fun 2D cursor animation like this. As a full-time diverse resource editor, I use Pro VFX all the time. What truly sets them apart isn't just their high quality effects, it's their customization system. Take their zoom transition for example. You are not just applying a generic zoom effect, they are a targeting system that you choose exactly where to zoom. And with directional controls, you can even customize the movement for a perfect transition. And it doesn't stop there. Every effect and transition comes with tons of adjustable options, making them adaptable to any project. Plus, all Pro VFX products come with no resolution limits and are fully licensed for commercial use. So if you are a diverse resource user looking to level your edit, I highly recommend the Pro VFX Pro Pack Bundle. It's packed with everything you need. I have put the links down below, and right now, with my personal promo code, you can get 40% off until the end of March. So what are you waiting for? Let's go check it out. Now back to our topic. Let's keep talking about how this 3-act structure editing technique could impact the creative process for your video, like how you plan your shots, write your script, and even pick your music. For example, when developing the shortlist and script for this suitcase commercial, I knew I wanted 2 fast cut sequences to put at my 2 action point spot inside my video. So that's why I designed my shot in action 1 and action 2 with dynamic movement, like the model spinning or the 2 characters running towards each other. These actions enhance the fast cut effect, making the pacing shift even more dramatic. When designing the shot, I also planned to capture multiple angles to ensure I had enough footage for editing, because I know I would need more footage to do the fast cut. Beyond the visuals, choosing the right music is also really crucial. The soundtrack needs to have at least 2 natural turning points to support the pacing shift, especially if you are editing the short form video. And by turning points, I mean moments where the music tone shifts. For example, if you are working on a 30 seconds commercial, I recommend placing your first turning point within the first 10 seconds, and the second one near the end, around 25 to 30 seconds. The music I use in this commercial is a perfect example of this. Finding the right music can often make or break a video, especially when working on unscripted projects like wedding videos, event recaps, or fashion videos. To demonstrate, let's watch a fashion magazine shoot I work on.
When I trip, I pop. When I go, I drop. When I trip, drip, drip, drip. Okay, stop it. Go, I drop. When I trip, I pop. When I go, I drop. When I trip, drip, drip, drip.
Now that you have seen the video, I hope you already recognize the 2 action points. From 8 to 12 seconds, we hit action 1, and from 24 to 27 seconds, we hit action 2. Unlike the first commercial, this one had no script, just random footage I grabbed in between photo sessions. Since I didn't have script to guide me, the music became the key to creating structure. I had to find music that not only fit the footage, but also had 2 turning points, or at least gave me room to edit in 2 turning points. That way I could still achieve the same video structure I want. And once I had the right track with 2 clear turning points, it was all about matching the visual to the rhythm and sound effects. Now, music isn't the only way to create turning points. You can also use sound effects to achieve the same result. Check out this Instagram video I made.
I want to be different. Maybe I'll not be rich, and maybe I'll not be famous. But I want to choose my own path and be the only version of myself. And if I fail by living like this, then I'm fine with the choice I made.
For this one, I used sound effect to build my action points. Since the original track didn't have strong transition, I added sound effects to create fast cut moment. The first action point is placed at the beginning, and the second one is in the middle. Unlike the previous example, the action points are placed differently, but as you can see, the overall structure still follows the same 3-act structure. And there you have it. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of how to apply the 3-action structure to enhance your video editing and pacing. I encourage you to experiment with this technique in your own project and take your videos to the next level. Of course, this is just the way I like to edit my videos, but it's not the only way to do it, also not the only right way to do it. So please feel free to adapt it to your style and create your own style of editing. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and give me a thumbs up. I really want to hear from you guys' experience to use this technique. So please feel free to leave the comment down below and I will try to reply it as soon as possible. So it's a wrap for today's video. I'm Daniel Chang and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.